I've seen a lot of hot stuff, but nothing beats the journey. Not even the money. Bless my mind, I fell in love with all the heart. I beat my world's a part of my journey. You can't take it from me. My life, I'm in the driver's seat. Nobody can take my spot. Keep pushing, don't ever quit. Been dreaming right from the start. I got to write it.
It's like a winter's afternoon. We've got an hailstorm going on. Where's this come from? Temperatures are dropping. Hail, people, hail.
Been around the world, I've seen a lot of hot stuff, but nothing beats the journey. Not even the money. Bless my mind, I fell in love with all the heart. I beat my world's a part of my journey. You can't take it from me. I'm in the driver's seat. Ay, automatic, yeah. Push through the madness to the magic, yeah. I don't really have no tactics. I just believe that the universe planned it. It be yin and yang, that's the way things go. Up and down, just to watch it flow. Anywhere me go, to my left.
Look at this for some hail. It's hammering it down with hail. What's going on? Hail, people. Hail. Look at that for a blood red moon.
Bless my mind, I fell in love with all the heart. I beat my world's a part
I don't know if you can see it, if you can make it out. How beautiful is that, people? Full moon. Can we zoom in? Sort of.
In 2023, one of India's states was struck by natural disasters. Torrential rains fell for several consecutive days.
How beautiful is that? We're pretty clear for stars, I think. What a lovely sight to see. Look, first thing in the morning, we've got some horses at the lane. Beautiful. How lovely is that? Yeah, you get a bit of movement around here, not a lot. That's the highlight for the day. How beautiful. How lovely is that? Lovely people. Good morning, my lovelies. Let me turn that radio down because you know what happens, don't you? They keep spanking my ass with it. Anyway, my lovelies, how are you? I've been doing absolutely nothing. Nothing. I have. I'll tell a lie, I have. I'm trying to get the van finished this week. Well, nearly finished, decorating-wise. As you can see, it's Monday and I ain't even started yet. But I've been and got some supplies. And hopefully we'll be making a start tomorrow. I'm just waiting for my spot to empty down there at the bottom. I'll show you in a minute, because we've got someone's nicked me spot. But I've got a lovely one up here on the top of the hill. I'm going to take you out in a minute and just give you a 360 what I'm seeing, because it's absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. The weather's not been so kind for the horses. We've had a few showers, but nothing, no torrential or anything like that. So it's been all right. It's been all right. I've just been up and picked some packages up. Has anybody tried this temu ship? Because I thought I'll give it a little go and have a look. So I ordered a few bits, and I'll go into that in a bit when we get down the bottom there and have a cup of tea. I ordered a pair of shoes for £3. I think they were £2.98 actually. But we'll see what happens. And I got myself a new tit for tat. And that's looking all right, isn't it? What do you reckon? It'll keep the sun off me head for the summer. I look like a farmer now. I'll be all right down when I go down Wiltshire way and see old Chalky. We'll be all right, me and he, together. Yeah, it's just been one of them bleeding weeks. Not a lot done, but a lot of prep done. Yeah, a bit of shopping and that sort of thing I've done this morning. I'm bleeding, starving, hungry. I'm waiting to do breakfast, and it is, the time now is 20 to 1. Now, do I wait another 3 hours until it's 20 to 4 and have me dinner? Or shall I have a big breakfast now and then forget the dinner and have a sandwich later? I mean, that seems like a plan, doesn't it? Yeah, so there's not a lot going on. And when there's not a lot going on, there's not a lot of filming I can do. But I'm going to give you a beautiful 360 in a minute and just have a look at this beautiful countryside that I'm in. I'm going to put a little bit of music to it. It won't be no more than a minute, so don't piss off. I've put locks on the door so none of you can escape. I've super glued your fingers together so you can't press any buttons to skip any ads, just in case one comes up. You know, sometimes I can earn 20p on a video if you don't skip the ads. It don't matter, mate. You skip them, mate. I'd do the same. And we're all like that, aren't we? We all do that. None of us are very keen on adverts, but there's always some of us have to make a penny or two. And it is a bleeding penny or two as well. But it don't matter. It don't matter. Don't you do that. Don't you watch that shit. If you don't want to watch it, don't you watch it. If they can't put interesting ads over me videos, I'll have to have a word with them. I'm parched for a cup of tea, people. I'm going to get out and give you a show round. Let's have a look at where I am today, because it's a lovely spot. I'll be back in a minute. It's not too warm today. I think we're at about 5 or 6 degrees, so it's a bit nippy. I'll show you where I'm parked in a minute and where I'm due to be parked up. It's one of them, innit? I can hear the skylark straight away. I'm just putting a bit of distance on you because I know how frightening it can be. But just have a look at this. I mean, now you see my usual spot. He'd be down there somewhere, but I can see a van in there at the minute. So we're not going round that way, but I'll give you a quick look and back at the lane that I've just come round. I'm going to spin the camera around and give you a bleeding good view because it's absolutely beautiful. I'll just show you at the start where I'm supposed to be parked. I'll be back in a minute. Now see that spot down there? That's where I'm supposed to be parked, but I can't. I'm up the road. But yeah, we've only got to go down there when to park up, and it's in a bit of a hollow, so it's absolutely beautiful. I've got it zoomed in at the minute. I just want to show you this Landscape is absolutely beautiful. There you go. Steady, steady, Charlie. What are you doing? Can you hear the skylarks? Absolutely magical. Absolutely magical. Get the van in. I'm going to zoom out and give you the 360 now. Sorry about that. But here we go. We've got a little bit of wind. I can't help a bit of that, but there you go. It's just a farmer's truck, really. He gets access to his fields up here because he can't get through the other end. I wouldn't have thought, but that is bleeding freezing, let me tell you that. Look, there's rubbish on the floor there. I can see it flapping about. I can see it flapping. Oh, mate. Let me have that. I've got it, people. I've got it. Mate, it's just not good enough, is it? Even out here, bleeding chip papers. And I can see some more. I can see some more over there as well. Look. Fucking nightmare, isn't it? I can't pick every bleeding area up because I'm just getting full of rubbish all the time. But it is what it is, people, isn't it? It is what it is. Anyway, my lovelies, we're waiting to get down the bottom there. I'll see you indoors. Yeah, I'm just getting the kettle on, people. I'm just getting the kettle on. I can't get down the bottom end yet. Was that him gone now? He's still down there, but it don't bother me, mate. They're not greedy people. I went on that temu, as I was saying, and I've got a super fast charger for laptops and phones, and I think it was a couple of quid. Yeah, I mean the quality looks good. It's just a charger for my inverter, so I can fast charge anything if I need to. I think it was about £2. £2. It was for nothing, can it really? £2. And I bought an hat. And this was nearly £3 as well. I mean, see? Told you I weren't tight. I don't mind spending £1. But yeah, for £3, well, nearly £3. For £3, it'll keep the sun off me head. What do you reckon? Hey, up, I look like one of them lads who has whippets and smoke woodbine. You know the sort. And I've got a pair of shoes as well for less than £3. Now, and I even get someone's half a foot in it. That ain't bad, you know, it ain't bad. So they're breathable and they're just a plain trainer. But for £3, for £3, people, I mean, what's going on? We'll give them a try. We'll see. We'll see. It's worth a look. And they are breathable because I can see the material is, I can see the breather holes through the material. And they look pretty good, actually. For £3, I think they were under £3, actually. But we won't go into that because I don't want to upset you. £3, mate, for a pair of shoes. So in total, I spent it was under £9 for a pair of shoes, a hat, and a fast charger. Well, I'm impressed. I really am impressed. What more can I say? Temu seems to be the way to go. In the comments, how are you getting on with it, people? Is anybody buying any stuff off of Temu? I mean, I've seen some decent solar lights for the outside of the van come summer, and they're motion detected. So I'm having a look at them at the minute. And as usual, I always look for wireless rear cameras and dash cams. So there'll be one of them coming up sooner or later, or I'm waiting for somebody to jump on me and send me an email and say, look, we've got a dash cam or a reversing camera that's wireless. Even you can use it, Charlie. Come on, hint, hint. Bring it on, I'll do you a good review. Oh, mate, kettle's nearly boiling. I'm dying for a cup of tea this morning. I really am dying for a cup of tea. I've had one cup of tea this morning, and that was at 7:30. It's now nearly 1 o'clock. We've got a 5 to 1. I'm just making a cup of tea. So that looks like breakfast is out the window, but I do fancy a bit of breakfast. So it might have to be breakfast. Hey, oh, the choices. Oh, the bleeding choices. I'm not going in for that cereal because I reckon that cereal is bad for you, you know. I've sort of worked it out. It's bad for you. I mean, you get points on certain foods with that Weight Watchers because I've been watching them. And I reckon you can have bacon, mushrooms, tomatoes and beans and a hash brown, and there's no points in them. There might be any hash browns, but bacon, tomatoes and mushrooms have no points. So I'll just eat plenty of bacon and tomatoes and mushrooms. I mean, that sounds like a bleeding good diet for me. I don't mind that first thing in the morning. So eat hot and tasty. Anyway, my lovelies, I've shown you my Temu bits. I'm about to chill out and have a cup of tea and get this little one out for you. There's not a lot going on, so there's not a lot I can show you. But I'm just keeping in touch. Just to make sure you don't get bored and piss off somewhere else. Love you to bits, and I'll see you soon. Well, my lovelies, I want to thank you all for the support. You've been fantastic. The live went well on Saturday night, and there's going to be a few lives coming up, new ones, so they'll be coming in certain places. But YouTube suggests I play this video here, or you can subscribe to me just here.